All right, now, so we've done our eyebrows, and that was the start to our look. So now, if you were one of those girls who wanted to know what to use to clean it up, you want to find, I know a lot of people use like shades that are 3 and 4 colors lighter than their natural skin color. I try to use one that's only 1 to 2 so that I can have more of a natural skin effect. So the one I use under my brows, this one is in the color Toffee, and this is LA Girls Pro Concealer. You can find this on Walmart's website as well as at your most local beauty supply stores. And I do believe that Ulta and Sephora now sell them. So let's get into it. So then all you're going to do is just clean up right here underneath the eyebrow. See? And you're just going to, you don't have to have a separate pen or anything. Let's just use this because you're just using it on yourself. See? And that's going to make it look like you just had your eyebrows plucked today. So you're just going to go in with your finger and blend that line out. Let's do it again on the other side. Now I'm right-handed and this is my left side. So what I've learned to do is just on my opposite side, just go in the opposite direction. It's more natural for you. Just do what's easy for you. Then I go down below the brow on the side. And again, with my finger, just blend it out. Now, the color that matches my natural skin closer is Toast by LA Girl Pro. So what I do is I just go in just above my brow and I just take that concealer and do the same thing. Clean up the top, go down the side. And then what I like to do on the bottom part at the back half is I like to take the one that's closer to my skin color and just do that to kind of give it more of a shape. And then I just take my pinky and blend it out. So it looks like you just had your brows done. Again on the other side, because I am right-handed, I'm going to start right here going in and then come down. And just go right there, see? And then come down and around the back half. And then I just kind of come to the back side. Then again with my pinky, I just blend it on out. I live close to a hospital, so if you guys always are wondering why you always hear like sirens and stuff, the hospital that's closest to me is like a trauma center. So if you get in trouble and you live on the side of Phoenix that I live on, then they're a good hospital. So there we go. So now I'm just gonna take to see how far this one comes over and this one doesn't come over. I just take and go like that with my brush. I hold it straight up, so I go like this with the little angle parts pointed up, and I just go right between those two lines I created with those concealers, so that way I don't have any problems with my brows looking opposite. See how that helped? So there we go. So now you know how to clean up your brows. Okay, ladies, so this is the eye look we'll be going for in our beginner's eye look. This eyeshadow palette was only $1. And I'm sorry, my arm's kind of wobbly. But once I start showing you how to make this look, you will see how you can do this with several different palettes. The more expensive the eyeshadow palette, the less fallout you have, but all eyeshadow has fallout because you're picking it up with the brush. So let's get into it. So to start off with, you're going to have something to prime your lid with. I am going to use that same concealer I used to clean out from under my brows with, and I'm going to use that on my lid, and that's going to cancel out any pigmentation. If you are not as dark as me in skin color, whatever concealer you use to clean up your eyebrows will be perfectly fine. What it does is it makes it so that the eyeshadow has somewhere to stick to. Again, with our finger, we're just going to pat that in and move it all over our lid. And I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more. Now for this eye look, you're only going to need 3 makeup brushes. And this is what they look like. You need 2 fluffy and 1 flat. And what you're going to do is you're going to start off with your flat brush. And what I've been using is a makeup wipe, and I just dab my flat brush onto the makeup wipe, and I start off with my sparkly color. And I just take that shimmery shade and I pat that on my lid. All eyeshadow has to be built up, so you just keep building it up until you get to where you want to be. You just want to keep patting that all over your lid. Now my favorite thing to do once I got it on there and I have a base is to take my finger and press a little bit more of the pigment in. Then the next shade we're going to use, this is the first color we used here. Now the second color we're going to use is this color here. And we're just going to sweep that in to our transition area. Then the next brush we're going to use is this one. And we're just going to go in with this matte green. It's a hunter green, and just tap. And start on our outer V. And just tap that on the outer corner. And then you're going to take and blend these 3 colors together with this green. And we're just going to go back to our first eye we started with. See? Now I'm going to go back in with that first shade, and I'm just going to blend that down into the green. Back into our packing brush, and this is a flat one. And you're just going to pack that into your crease area. And last and not least, because all of us beginners have fallout, it's not anything you can do about that, especially when you're using inexpensive makeup products. Just take the makeup wipe and clean out from under your eye. That's the reason why we didn't start with our face, we started with our eyes. Now, for some people, that would be a complete look. You just take your mascara, go in, put your mascara on. And that would be a finish for some people. But for me, I feel like I have to have a liquid liner. So this one is also a dollar product. This one is from e.l.f. And the easiest way to do liquid liner for a beginner is just start in the middle of your lid and go right close to your eyelash line and just tap it. And stop right there at the end of your lash line. That way you don't have to worry about if it makes the cat line or any of that. Nothing super fancy. You just go to your inner corner and tap it right back over. See how that helped the look? Again, we're going to do it on the other side, and it'll probably be easier for you guys to see. Start in the middle of your lid. And stop where your lashes stop. Go back over to the other side of your lid. And I do it in kind of like thirds. And see how that liquid liner improved that look? And that would be it. A total eye look. All right, I'll see you guys in the next part.